Hello, Lucky. Who's good, Lucky baby? You are. Sounded my cat. Hey everyone. I forgot that I was recording, but I am recording. I gotta put the music on for at least a little while until it drives me insane. So I didn't meow and use my cat voice into the controller on purpose. That was an embarrassing accident, but I guess I'll leave it in. I'm in a pretty good mood right now. Looking forward to going to bed, which I'll do shortly, but I just want to play a little bit of this first. What am I doing? Am I on? Oh, I'm not playing in the wrong level. Let's just leave. The worst thing that I can do right now is like beat this level and then get stuck on and be unable to grind on the Jungle Knight. Jungle Knight's a great grinding level. It's just too bad that it's like a little bit too hard, so that I really have to think about what weapons I take. I kind of wish it was a little easier. I really am stuck in this game. But it's like I don't mind that much. It's just like a time waster game. I just enjoy watching the little lady walk around and throw all the stuff at monsters. I should have re-rolled once there. Yeah, I'll just re-roll twice on the next one probably. Wave. Let's see what wave starts getting hard. So I won't re-roll. All right. Wave two was easy. Wave one was easy. Wave two was easy. Wave three easy. I think wave four might be like hard. But I don't think they're always the same. Like there's some element of randomness to it. All right, let's get both of these dodge and damage. Okay, we're on to wave four. I think wave four is where it starts getting difficult. This hammer is not useful. Yeah, the bat is okay. No, the bat's not that much of a challenge. All right, wave four is easy. So I haven't been like rolling in the way that I would normally would. I might be just getting a little bit lucky though. Also, all right, wave five is no problem. Maybe wave six is where it starts getting hard. Okay, this is some money for me. Let's get rid of the baseball. Um, okay, and I would like to take this hamburger. Um, all right. Supposedly that should be an increase in damage, at least in the immediate sense. Wave six. This might be the hard one. Wave six was not so bad either. I think wave seven is definitely a difficult one. So now I'm going to do a bunch of rerolls. All right, I want to increase attack speed definitely, and that's it. Now I have enough for like lots and lots of rerolls. And these weapons are better than I think better than I would get in the early rounds. So it's good. It's good to save it for round 7. Now I know. Um, I can think about money less at this point. There's only 3 more rounds. All right. Reroll. Yes. It's only a slight decrease in damage, and it'll be worth it for the it'll be worth it for the icing. All right. I think we're just doing pretty good here. $200 damage versus 100. Yes, 100, but it's explosive. It like hits multiple targets, which is pretty cool. We got a boomerang. Okay. I can no longer fit the axe in there at all. Or you actually I could. Uh, yeah, I think we don't need the axe. All right, this will give me a little bit of healing, and it does more damage. All right, nothing here we want. Reroll a boomerang. Lose 100 points of damage, but it does heal you. There's also potential for growth with this. There's no growth with the hook. Let's replace the hook. Okay, nothing we want here. There we go. This is what we were looking for. Yes. Could put in another boomerang. Yeah, we got massive damage. I think we have so much damage that we should win now. Like this should be a winning combination. I don't even need to heal because I'll just blast everything to pieces. Well, we better win because we're stuck with this. Yep, pretty good. Okay, go. I did a dodge on one hit. Alright, looks like we're done. Oh no, not quite. Now we're done. So much damage. Wave 9 is actually not as strong as Wave 8, I think. At least in this case it wasn't. Alright, let's get the reward. Yeah, that was kind of fun. I think I would like to do at least one more. I want to set up a YouTube video. Turn the music off. Hold on a second while I get rid of this. Just getting rid of these invites that keep coming. They're like very distracting. Alright, back. Alright. Taking this, and this. I'm going to re-roll. And then that's the only re-roll I'm going to do. So until we get to wave 7. I think. At least that's the plan. See how it goes. Worked out really well last time. Okay, we're looking good on Dynamite. Horror movie pitch meeting compilation.
So you have a book adaptation for me? Yes, sir, I do. Are you familiar with It? With what? With It. What's It, though? The name of the book. What is? No, It is. What? It. What is the name of the book? It is the name of the book. What is? It. You gotta help me out here, man. Okay, there's a book. Right. There's a title written on the front of that book. Of course. That title, yes, is It. Right. You understand? Yes. You know what the title is now? I do. Tell me the title. I don't know what the title is. It's It. The book is called It. Oh, It is the title. Yes. Why didn't you just say that? I don't know. This movie is going to be hard for people to Google. Oh, yeah, probably. So what is
So,
It
Poison
about?
Spread.
Well, it is a novel by Stephen King about a shape-shifting interdimensional being in the late 1980s that terrorized the Ferry, a town where every adult is like really, really creepy. How does this thing terrorize the town? He feasts on children and he feeds on their fear. Ooh, scary. Yes, most of the time he takes the form of a horrifying, monstrous clown called Pennywise, and he lives in the sewers. Why a clown? It's just how he lures the children towards him, and then he turns into what they're really afraid of. But you said he's a horrifying, monstrous clown. Oh yeah, the kids are real scared of him. So why is that his strategy to lure kids towards him? What do you mean? So he wants to lure kids towards him so he can shapeshift into whatever they're afraid of and then feed on their fear. Yes. So why does he take the form of a terrifying clown to lure them in? I don't know. Wouldn't it make a lot more sense to take the form of something they like to lure them in? Probably, yeah. Like if he's in the sewers in the late 80s and he's trying to lure kids, why doesn't he take the form of like a Ninja Turtle? Yeah, no, that would be smart. Anyway, he goes with Scary Murder Clown. Okay. So he's gonna murder a couple of kids right off the bat to get the movie rolling. Oh, so he's like really doing this. Oh yeah. Then he's going to set his sights on our main character as a group of kids called the Losers Club.
Okay, let's do this.
Well, one by one, he's going to get them alone, and then he's going to pop out and scare them. Oh, yeah, give them a real good spook. What does he do then? What do you mean? After he scares them, what happens? That's about it. Is it hard for the kids to get away? Oh, no. Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Super easy, barely an inconvenience. You said it.
Run away or even just leave the room.
Alright, I should re-roll because I got hit one time, so this I'm gonna re-roll one time.
Well, there is a reason for it in the book, but we're not going to talk about it in the movie. I feel like we should talk about it, though. Well, what is it? The kids are under the protection of a cosmic turtle god that vomited out the universe. Yeah, maybe let's not talk about it in the movie. Yeah, probably shouldn't. The book also explains that Pennywise likes to kind of marinate them in fear before eating them, but we're not going to explain that either. We're not going to explain that either. So there's like some really important stuff to understand from the book that we're just not going to mention. I don't really think we need to, though. Why is that? Well, because it is based on a book. Anytime someone writes a comment online about something from the movie not making sense, somebody who's read the book will jump in like, well, you should have read the book, idiot. Exactly. So it's not really our responsibility to explain anything, so really. Cute. Fair enough. So how does the movie end? Well, Pennywise is going to capture Beverly, the girl of the group. He's going to bring her into the sewers. Good baby. And then he's going to turn into a big old toothy dolphin with lights in his throat. Lights? What are the lights about? Baby. Well, you should have read the book, idiot. Jump up. You got me. Jump so anyway, then all the kids defeat Pennywise by banding together and hitting him and not being afraid of him.
My cat was visiting.
He kind of goes away to wait for the sequel.
It's not actually my cat. I'm babysitting a cat for somebody.
Wait, what? Well, the kids, they get lost on their way out of the sewers, so they, take turns having sex with Beverly. What are you talking about? It's in the book. There's no way that's in the book. Swear to God. Something about bringing the group together so they can remember how to leave. Jesus. You think I should leave that out of the movie? Should you leave the child thing out of the movie? Yeah, probably. All right, I'll cut it out. Thank you. What do you think about the rest of the concept? Well, it sounds like a pretty straightforward horror movie, I guess. Yeah. I mean, we'll put it together, we'll give it a shot, hopefully make a couple of bucks. Not like an Oscar hopeful for Warner Bros. Is what you're saying? 2017 will have been a sad year for movies if we submit a murder clown film to the Academy.
Okay.
So you have a spooky movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. It's gonna be based
I think we're good.
on
We should. Wave 6 is not that hard, I don't think. So I accidentally re-rolled too many times there.
Let's just act like that didn't happen, okay? It did, though. So anyway, the movie takes place in Romania in 1952. Okay. And the Vatican sends this exorcist, Father Burke, and this aspiring nun, Sister Irene, to
all right, so let's get luck.
Of a nun at the Abbey. There's more than one nun in the movie.
I think we can just hold off on crit damage.
Aspiring nuns, frozen nuns, possessed nuns, demon nuns, ghost nuns. Wow, just shoving a whole lot of nuns in there. Yeah, I was inspired by that.
Okay, we got really good stuff.
What are you talking about? You know that song of his where it's like na 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 na? That's not what that song's about. Well, so anyway, what actually happens in the movie? Well, Sister Irene and Father Burke meet up with this guy Frenchie, who's actually the one who found the body of the nun who killed herself. Frenchie, huh? What's his deal? Oh, he's awesome. He cracks jokes all the time. Seems like that's gonna feel a little out of place in a movie like this. Oh yeah, super out of place. He's gonna have a bunch of one-liners like he's in a Marvel movie or something. Oh, Marvel movies make a ton of money, so I'm definitely on board now. Anyway, so Frenchie brings Father Burke and Sister Irene to this abbey because they need to see if it's still holy or not. Right. And this obviously evil shadow nun appears out of nowhere, and she's like, "You guys are gonna have to stay the night." Ha ha ha, wink wink. Oh, what do they say to the obviously evil shadow nun? They're like, "Okay, sounds good, lady. Thanks so much." I bet a bunch of spooky stuff is gonna happen overnight. A bunch of spooky stuff is gonna happen overnight. I knew it. Yeah, Father Burke's gonna hear some scary noises in the night, so he's gonna start walking around in the dark trying to find what the source is. Oh, we're doing that whole thing, huh? Yeah, basically the only reason characters ever walk around in this movie is because they heard something horrifying and they go check it out alone. That is the only logical thing to do when you hear something horrifying. So yeah, Father Burke walks around the grounds following a little demon boy, and then he gets spooked into an open coffin. Very spooky. Yeah, and then the nun uses magic or something to completely cover it with dirt. Oh wow, so she's like super powerful. Yeah, she even makes a little.
But I don't have my healing thing.
On it. Wait, what? Yeah, it says, "Here lies Father Burke." Why would she make that though? Like, who's that for? It's for us. Okay, gotcha. So is he gonna?
All right, I think we're good here. This is it. Could be. I'm thinking maybe I should keep this hammer, but I have a lot of power there. Anyway.
People know he's in there. Oh wow, what a sweetheart. Yeah, so he rings the little bell and Sister Irene hears it from hundreds of feet away and comes to save him. Well, so I imagine they go back and report everything to the Vatican. Well, no, they still need to figure out if this place is unholy. Did getting buried alive by an evil nun not settle that? No, that wasn't enough. Oh, so then they're gonna kind of split up and do their own thing until the movie's climax. Personal space is important, I guess. And Irene's gonna hang out with some nuns or something, and they're gonna tell her all about the evil demon named Valak. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna have this flashback to medieval times when the gates of hell.
Yeah, like poison is pretty strong right now.
blows it up with the blood of Jesus Christ. Wow, that actually sounds like a really good movie. I know, right? Sounds like you should have written a movie about that instead of this story. Whoops, whoopsie. Anyway, we're also going to learn that Valak takes the form of a nun so it can walk around the abbey undetected. But wait, then why is she still a nun in The Conjuring 2? I don't know. Fair enough. Anyway, so then we're just going to sprinkle in a bunch of spooky moments and jump scares. Oh, what kind of stuff are we talking here? Oh, well, one of the big moves we're going to pull is a thing where the camera slowly pans away from a character, right? Yeah, and when the camera pans back, there's going to be something there that wasn't there before. Oh my god, that's so good. That's so horrifying, right? People are going to be like, that thing wasn't there before. Incredible. And also, we'll have like a loud noise when you realize that the thing is there. Wow. So yeah, we're going to...
All right, I think we're pretty good right now.
20 to 30 times. That sounds like a lot. Do you think it's going to get more and more predictable every time we do it? Well, we are going to mix it up a bit. Oh, we are. Yeah, sometimes instead of having the camera pan from left to right, it's going to tilt from up to down. Oh, that's going to keep it really exciting, right? It's going to be like, which way's the camera going to slowly turn? We don't know. Yeah, and they say the scariest thing is the unknown, so I think we should go all in on the scare tactic. Agreed. That sounds like a good strategy. So then we're going to have this big finale where the main characters go into the catacombs, which is where the door to hell is. It's going to be important for them to stick together in there, I imagine. Yeah, you'd think so, but they split up immediately. Oh. Yeah, that way we can cram different types of jump scares in there. Very smart. And then Sister Irene is going to end up in this pool thing and get possessed by the nun. Oh, no. Yeah, but then Frenchie's going to save her by putting the blood of Jesus on her face. Oh, good. But what we don't know is that at the same time, the nun kind of possessed Frenchie. Oh, no. And then the nun is going to start to drown Irene. Oh, no. But then she's going to spit Jesus' blood in her face. Oh, good. But then she's going to start to drown again. Oh, no. But then Frenchie's going to save her by giving her mouth to mouth. Wait, if the nun is also possessing Frenchie, how's he able to give her mouth to mouth? What do you mean? Well, she just had the blood of Jesus in her mouth. You'd imagine she still has some in there. Oh, yeah. Well, somehow it's going to be fine, though. Oh, well, great. And so, yeah, that's about it. Well, it sounds awesome, and I actually know the perfect actress to play Sister Irene. Oh, yeah? Yeah, Thaisa Farmiga.
Didn't quite go how I hoped, but hopefully it'll be alright.
Like her? Right, that's the one. But Vera is the main actress in the Conjuring movies. What's your point? I mean, I don't have anything in the script about their characters being related or being the same person or anything. Oh, you think people are going to expect a reason as to why we cast the main actress's younger sister who looks exactly like her to play in the same movie series? Yeah, exactly. That's a really good point. I guess that's super confusing, but let's do it anyway, okay? If you say so, I do. So do you think the movie's going to do well? I mean, we're definitely kind of stretching it with...
I mean, the shield will make me invincible.
People will just go see anything if it's in the Conjuring universe. Let's hope so. So, you have a movie for me? Yes.
I just don't want to be cowardly and use the shield. I've got like so much power that I don't think I need to worry.
These monsters that freak out anytime you make a noise. Sounds like my ex-wife. I'm sad all the time. Nice. So what happens in this thing? Well, the movie starts in 2020, and it's day 89 since these monsters attacked the Earth, so all the streets are deserted. Oh, wow, completely empty streets in 2020.
Whoa, I almost lost.
I know, it's crazy.
I should use the shield. I did not think there was going to be that many of them. That random effect is like, it sometimes really gets you there.
Their kid Marcus is sick, and they need stuff from the pharmacy.
Yeah, I think it seems to get harder. Like, the more you beat it, the harder it gets or something.
The young children. Oh, very irresponsible.
Or it might just be random also.
The youngest kid, Bo, is just running freely around this pharmacy, because why the hell not? And he almost knocks something over and kills everyone. They should definitely be watching their kids. Yeah, well, it's only day 89, so, I guess they haven't figured out that children make noise yet. Fair enough. So the dad, Lee, realizes that his dumb kid is going to turn on a noisy toy, so he takes the batteries out of it. Oh, they're learning, kind of. But then he leaves the toy and the batteries on a counter right in front of Bo, and then Reagan gives the toy back to Bo, and then everybody just leaves Bo alone. Oh, they're absolutely not learning. Nope, not yet. So then they're all walking down the sand trail that they made. Sand trail? Oh yeah, they made a trail of sand from their farm all the way to town to make their footsteps less loud. When I filled up my kid's little sandbox, it took 100 pounds of sand. How much must it have taken them to make this big trail? Now that you mention it, several tons, I guess. Oh, a sand empire. So anyway, they're all walking down this path, and since the young kid is dumb and unsupervised, he turns on the noisy toy. Uh-oh. Yeah, and since these aliens are attracted to the smallest little noise noise, he's, immediately killed. Oh my god. So then we jump forward to day 472, and now Evelyn is pregnant. She's pregnant? It means she's gonna have a baby. Yeah, I know, but why risk bringing a screaming baby into the world? We don't know if it was intentional or not, accidents do happen. But I mean, like, why take that chance, Well, they're both very attractive, so. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that. Yeah, so it's not like they could, not do it. No, I completely understand. So anyway, we're gonna see how this family lives, right? Like, they don't use plates or utensils. Very smart. But they do have a scary moment where the kids are playing Monopoly and they accidentally knock over a glass lantern. Oh, so they don't have electricity? No, they do, because they have solar panels. So I use a glass lantern because I want them to knock it over in this scene. Oh, okay. So then they're all quiet, like, uh-oh, is a monster coming? Uh-oh, is a monster coming? Well, they hear some loud banging on the roof, but then it turns out it's just a raccoon. Well, if the raccoon made such a big noise, wouldn't an alien come running anyway? An alien is gonna kill the raccoon, yeah, okay. But, like, later, when it's quietly going through a field. What, like, as revenge for having made its noise earlier? Yeah, I guess. Look, these aliens are gonna be pretty inconsistent in their attacks and what they're able to hear, okay? Could we have it be a little more consistent? Yeah. Oh, okay. So anyway, Lee is gonna bring his son Marcus.
All right, I got ice and I got poison. I want to use the ice. I don't need healing, and I'm starting to realize that I don't need healing. I need power. Let's go.
Loud ambient sounds make it okay to make noise. Shouldn't they have some kind of speaker system set up around their house? Or the more you think about this concept, the more survival solutions you're going to find. And I'm going to need you to get off my back about all of them. You know what? I'm going to get off of that thing. Great. So anyway, later, Lee.
All right, I better do some rerolls because it's starting to get a little hectic.
Wow, what are the odds of that? I don't know, math is hard. So anyway, this man seems like he's gonna scream, so Lee shushes him so hard he forgets where his own nose is. Oh, forgetting the location of your nose is tight. Yeah, so then the guy does scream and an alien kills him. Oh, stupid screamy old man. So anyway, back at the house, Evelyn is doing laundry, right? And her bag snags on something on the stairs and she almost falls over. Oh, what does it snag on? A big old nail is now sticking upwards. Oh, so she removes it? Well, no, she doesn't see it. She almost falls and dies and doesn't take a look back to see what caused that. That's what we're going with. And then later her water is going to break. Oh yeah, that's when a baby pees to let you know it's on its way. That's not what that is. Well, so she goes down the stairs and she steps on the nail and she drops a glass thing that shatters. And does shattering glass alert the aliens this time? This time it does, yeah. Wow. So now she has to give birth while there's a monster in the house trying to kill her. Man, labor takes hours. It's going to be impossible for her to do that. Actually, it's going to be super easy.
Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really? Yes, she manages to get inside a bathtub, and Marcus sets off some fireworks, which covers for the noise. He sets off fireworks for hours. So she gives birth in like 5 minutes. Oh, she does. Yeah, that baby just comes right out like an upside-down Pez dispenser or something. Oh, I don't like that visual at all. Yeah, me neither. Sorry. So then what happens?
All right, I think we're good here. Let's move on.
So what do they do? They fall into some corn and reenact a scene from Titanic. What? And then later Lee is outside with an axe and there's an alien waiting on the roof to surprise him and it takes a swipe at him. Was he being loud? No, the alien was just waiting there. He sneak attacked him. Okay, yeah, I don't understand how these aliens do. That's okay. And so then Marcus yells from inside a truck and the alien starts attacking him and Reagan. Oh no. So then Lee sacrifices himself by yelling super loud. Couldn't he just like throw his axe against the barn and make a big noise that way? Yeah, but a sacrifice is more dramatic. That's a good point. So because he sacrificed himself, the kids have time to drive off safely. The truck doesn't make any noise when it moves? Apparently not. So they reunite with their mom and they discover that this earpiece that Lee made for Reagan actually messes with the aliens' heads and exposes a big weak spot. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, so then Reagan puts her earpiece against a microphone.
All right, we are set now. I think we should win.
Dead. Very exciting. And so the noise of the gun obviously attracted a bunch of monsters, but now they know what to do. So Evelyn gives a little smirk to her daughter and cocks her gun. Her husband just died. He did, but this is a cool moment to cut to black on. Can't argue with that. So what do you think? I think it sounds great. Thanks. I just think it'd be really nice to have like a good standalone horror movie, I completely agree. No franchising, no sequels, just a good movie. Oh, I'm so glad to hear you say that. Unless, of course, it's successful. What? Hi, this is Ryan George from The Thing You Just Watched. Please enjoy this slideshow from The Thing You Just Watched.
All right, we're doing pretty good here. I'm pretty confident we can win just with this. I'm going to keep re-rolling anyway. I don't need armor. Start its realize. I don't know how to fit that. Oh, we got a big spear. There we go. I like it like this. I like it like that. Oh, all right, we're ready. That is power. I guess I finished this one. Let's click on the next one. This one is a.
So, you have a Halloween sequel for me? Yes, sir, I do.
This one is the spooky pitch meeting.
Remember in the last movie how Laurie Strode shot two of Michael Myers' fingers off and stabbed him and left him for dead in a house fire? I do, yeah. So at the beginning of this movie, Laurie's gonna see some firefighters on their way to the fire and be like, oh, dang it, no. She didn't account for the existence of firefighters when she planned a house fire? She didn't, no. So then Michael's gonna kill like 10 firefighters. A bunch of firefighters in great physical condition get taken out by an 8-fingered 60-year-old with smoke inhalation? That's what we're going with. Because first of all, they each take turns attacking him, and second of all, Michael's now surprisingly good at martial arts. Oh, maybe he's one of those house fires you keep hearing about that are very, educational karate-wise. I might have just made that up. Maybe. So then at the hospital, Laurie has emergency surgery.
We're good.
Well, that's right. And then you're gonna like this. She's gonna spend the rest of the movie in a hospital bed, barely having anything to do with anything. Are we billing Jamie Lee Curtis as the star of this movie? Feels like she should do something. Well, actually, at a certain point, she is gonna get out of bed, but then she's gonna be like, "Ow,
Times
my
3
stitches."
reward.
And she's gonna go back to bed. That works. So then we're gonna go to a local bar and meet some characters that are having like a
That
Halloween
works.
talent show. Well, this is still the same night as the last movie, isn't it? Yeah, it's about an 18-hour night, I'd say. So this guy Tommy Doyle gets on stage, and he's actually the kid that Laurie was babysitting in the 1978 movie. So what's his talent? Ruining everybody's fun. Oh, it is. He goes on stage.
Extra
and, like,
item
I'm not
chance.
doing any talent thing. I just want to remind everyone that there were murders that happened 40 years ago. Oh yeah, that guy's a real buzzkill. He is. And then on the bar TV, they're going to see that Michael Myers and
I don't want to play anymore.
escaped from a psychiatric hospital. Oh, so they see his face? They do. Yeah, we don't see it because it's blurred to us,
Cutie.
but they do.
Hello.
So Tommy Doyle decides he's going to get a
Hello,
mob
Lucky.
together and go kill Michael. Oh, he is? Yeah. He says Michael's been terrorizing this town for 40 years, so evil dies tonight. Hasn't Michael been locked up for 40 years after killing
I think I should
people in the late 70s?
go to bed.
Yeah, just terrorizing
I'm
the
just-
town. So Tommy's like, evil dies tonight.
Alright, I'm done here. Please like, subscribe.
Evil dies tonight. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like, subscribe, click the bell, leave a comment. Love you guys. Bye bye. Save recent gameplay. Full